is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5. Now Suggs. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Halliburton outside. Takes it out to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Caldwell Pope past Jaban Carroll. The 3, drills it from outside.
I'll tell you, Banchero wants to see the answer from 3, and he decides to do it himself.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly.
Now Halliburton. After the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
There's Faulkner with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Sinks the triple.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Siakam against Banchero to the left side wing. And it's Suggs missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
A nice shot by Neesmith. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Banchero. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Banchero's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
He had a nice open look right there.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now, here is Halliburton. Out to Turner. Lets it go from deep. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Orlando making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. They swipe it. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Carter with a screen on Mathurin. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Indiana. Neesmith has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
So for the Magic, Isaac's checked in for Wendell Carter. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Suggs. The Pacers also changing it up. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Here's Black. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Takes it out to Siakam. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac outside. Pass to Bitadze. And here is Anthony. Back to Wagner. There's the three. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. It's all knotted up.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
It's blocked. It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
We've got Banchero. Anthony is out there with Black. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. This is out there for Orlando. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Halliburton against Anthony. Halliburton kicks to Walker. Taken away by Anthony. Banchero looking around. Banchero, a screen on Mathurin. It's Black in the corner. Isaac passes to Black. Here's Banchero. It's good from long range. Banchero's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
Well, they're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Shot to stop the run. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Magic leading by 5. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Anthony kicks to Black. From deep. And Cole Anthony with the 3. Anthony's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Magic. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Now Toppin all alone. Rebounded by Isaac.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And it's Banchero missing. Pacers trail by 5. McConnell finds Mathurin. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Pass to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's De Silva. Banchero outside. Black kicks to Banchero. 5 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. Here's De Silva. And the 3 off target. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Halliburton for 3. Carter pulls it in. Magic leading by 5. De Silva with the bucket.
Boy, solid pass from the big man, Wendell Carter Jr.
Halliburton outside. Nemhard the pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Over in the corner, Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pass to Black, takes the 3, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Outside for Halliburton. From outside the arc. He can't get it to go. Here's Black. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nemhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And it's Suggs missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Corner shot.
Boy, that is outstanding defense from Jalen Suggs. The ability to contest without fouling. Get in the space of that offensive player. Nice.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Halliburton. For 3, Siakam. It's hauled in by the Magic. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Pass to Nemhard. Lets the 3 fly.
And the quickness and long arms of KCP, he does a good job of getting into the shooter.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Banchero. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Banchero. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Pass to Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nembhard's got the first field goal of the second half for the Pacers. There's the triple. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 5. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And Wagner's subbed in for Banchero.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pacers trail by 4. McConnell with it. Picked up by Suggs. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Here he goes. Toppin can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Good on the three-point shot. McConnell's got 6 points.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, Mo Wagner, a legit threat from deep. This guy's so good at pulling the trigger when you give him an opportunity.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
And it's Mathurin missing. Magic leading by 6. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to Wagner. 16 seconds left in the third. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Bitadze the pass to Wagner. Out to Anthony. Wagner outside. From downtown. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Magic lead by 6. And when we return... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Cole Anthony is out there with Black. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Nails the corner 3. De Silva's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic. McConnell with it. Picked up by Banchero. Halliburton, no good.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Anthony. Here's Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Pacers trail by 14. Here's Halliburton. That one wide left.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to Black. Outside Anthony. Now Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Walker. Another miss by Banchero.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Halliburton. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. Launches it. And they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Shot clock at 6. The Magic again can't hit. Pacers trail by 14. Driving the lane. And so Indiana again turning it over. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Gary Harris. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. Misses the 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Takes a 3. Nembhard grabs the board.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Caldwell Pope for 3. Doesn't go for it. Pacers trail by 7. Looking to get back on track here. And Halliburton finishes inside.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Wagner finds Suggs. Back to Wagner. Carter at the elbow. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And the Magic lead by 8.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
For 3, Siakam. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Shoots from the corner. The Pacers pull it in.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Suggs with the steal. Goes up. Finished off the break.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
36 seconds left in the game. Banchero, that's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Launches from deep. Pass to Suggs from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And it's a 12-point Magic lead. Halliburton against Suggs. Caldwell Pope for three. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at shooting guard. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Banchero. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up. Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Maxey's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. George against Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Banchero. The three from Suggs. Gets the three ball to go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Grimes from deep. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Maxey. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Carter. Here's Suggs. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Maxey, that's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's George on the wing. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and Coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his face when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge the big man all night.
Allie, thank you. Here's Grimes, following the bucket by the Magic. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Now here's Banchero. Three-pointer off the mark. Tries the spin move. Embiid a screen on Suggs. George for 3. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Shooting off the catch or creating off the bounce, Banchero does both equally well.
Pass to Embiid. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Embiid a screen on Caldwell Pope. The 3 is up. Grimes' shot is off.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Now here's Embiid. Up and over Carter. Philadelphia with another miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
The 3 from Suggs. Banchero outside. On the wing, Suggs. There's the triple. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
George, no good. Orlando with the ball. 11 unanswered points for him. Wagner with a screen on George. The 3 from Banchero. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers trail by 3. George outside. Oubre on the wing. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. Here's Wagner. Still without a bucket. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Grimes. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's all tied in Orlando. And the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And another area of strength has been their offensive rebounding, converting a lot of those second chances.
We've got Banchero. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Outside Edwards. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's McCain. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the three. Orlando grabs the miss.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Isaac with a screen on Edwards. And Caro no good. The Sixers lead by 3. Fires the three. A nice shot by McCain.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
The Magic have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. The three from Banchero. And it's Banchero again missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range. And now it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Over to the wing. Here's Black. Knocks down the long J. Black's got his first 3 points of the game.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Screen by Embiid. Left side Butler. Embiid high post. 6 to shoot. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Anthony. McCain's shot is off.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
I'll take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Here's Bitadze. No points so far. Shoots. Pass to Isaac. Picked by Isaac. The three from Banchero. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss. Magic trail by 3. The baseline J is on the way. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. Anthony's got his first 2 points.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
McCain. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Here's Banchero. And it's Banchero again missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Butler, good. Well, Orlando's shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. They get it again. Kicks it out to Isaac. He tries for three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. That one from long range. And now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead. And here's Banchero. He's got 6. Batase with a screen. Launches it. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Oubre, a screen on Suggs. Pass to Maxey. Puts up a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
It's scooped up. Fader on the way. Doesn't go that time.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Orlando again missing. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
For 3, Maxey. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Maxey. There's the 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3 from Suggs. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 7. Right side Oubre. From behind the arc. Orlando with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Takes the 3. And it's Wagner missing. The 76ers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes, defended by Wagner. A nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got 9.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Suggs against Maxey. Releases. Suggs, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
George's shot is off. Magic trail by 13. Wagner, he's open. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And for the 76ers, they're shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Up and over Carter. Embiid, good. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Nice looking jumper for Embiid. So fluid for a guy his size.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And the 76ers with possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. For 3, Anthony. Some solid defense from Maxey. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 11-3 run. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. The Magic shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. And it's Wagner missing. The Sixers lead by 15. Here's Bona. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the middle. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. And so it's Philadelphia in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Goga Bitadze is out there with Banchero, and it's De Silva in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. That one misses. Magic trail by 14. And here's Harris outside. Connects from downtown. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Philadelphia shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Lowry. Here's Yabusele. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Crosses over. Embiid misses. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. For 3. Bitadze can't hit. The Sixers lead by 14. Pass to Lowry from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Black. The Magic have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And it's Edwards with the ball for the 76ers. Embiid gets the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lowry, the pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Offensive rebound. Lowry outside. Let's go with a 3. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Now here's Lowry. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Batadze. From outside, off the mark.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's De Silva. Three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia leading by 18. Here's Yabusele. From deep. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 sends it home from three-point land.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the 76ers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Joel Embiid.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Lowry. Black passes to Harris. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. From 11 feet away. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris with it. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Thanks, Alec. Great.
And Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Oubre, also George out there. Tyrese Maxey out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Embiid, no good. On offense, here are the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
The three. And that one's good, George.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And a wide open look for Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
The rebound by Turner.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Really left alone that time.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Embiid with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Maxey. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Maxey against Halliburton. Siakam misses. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The 76ers with another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Halliburton. Neesmith with the ball. The 3 ball. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
We talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. We just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. Let's see if you're up to it, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Neesmith has got 6.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Maxey, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Halliburton outside. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 3. There's a good screen. Maxey on the wing. Here's the 3. Good on the triple.
The shortest 3 in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
To the inside. Siakam left side. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Grimes passes to Embiid. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Takes it out to Siakam. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Embiid wide open. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Phil. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from 3-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
Walker out there with Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers 5. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's McCain. Here's the screen. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good with the triple. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. Halliburton, no good. Philadelphia has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. The 76ers shooting 47%, pretty solid. Embiid from outside. The 3, good for Embiid.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
Here's McConnell. From the high post, he drills it. McConnell's got his first points in this one.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Pass to Yabusele. Here is Edwards, defended by Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Edwards, no good. Pacers trail by 7. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. It can really go. McConnell gets hauled in by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Three-pointer by Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Pass to Walker. Here's McConnell. Indiana again missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
From about 16, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Butler from outside. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. McConnell passes to Toppin. And Walker kicks to McConnell. Walker with his screen for McConnell. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Stolen by Walker. And here comes Walker leading the fast break. And a wide open look for Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pacers. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here's McCain, following the score by Indiana. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. From deep, Walker. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. George, no good. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. It's a tie game in Indiana. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid out there with Oubre. Then it's Paul George, and it's Grimes in its shooting guard. Out to Turner. Here's Nembhard. No good from outside. Nembhard's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Got a piece of it. Halliburton with it. Maxey covering. Down low. And Neesmith with the slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
George way outside. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Embiid the screen. Here's Grimes. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The 76ers trail. Maxey kicks to George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Three-pointer nailed from three-point land. George has got 9.
Really difficult to contain Paul George in these pick-and-roll sets because of his speed. I mean, that's one element that gives him a great advantage. He's really good at making decisions in tight spaces and in these pick-and-roll situations.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. And the 76ers also making a change. Yabusele, he's checked in for George.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Halliburton with it. Maxey covering. Pass to Nembhard. Over Maxey. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Yabusele, covered by Siakam. There's a screen. Oubre, no one around him. Drops in the tray. And the 76ers lead by 4. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Embiid, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. On the free throw, no good.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Toppin, he's jacked in for Turner.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Lets it go from the wing. Pass to McCain. Six on the shot clock. They set the pick. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
34 seconds left to play here in the third. The 76ers leading by 4. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Butler, he's checked in for the 76ers. McCain's shot is off. The Pacers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
From the arc. And it's Shepard missing. Here's Yabusele. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers on top. They lead by 5. Live from Cambridge. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Walker, and it's Toppin in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. McConnell with it. Butler covering. Driving in. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
James Johnson's checked in for the Pacers. Jackson comes in for Halliburton. And then for Philadelphia, Edwards, he's checked in for Gordon. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Butler. Lowry against McConnell. Shot on the wing. It goes straight through with the swish. Lowry's got his first 2 points. Pacers trail by 4. Johnson for 3. That one, no good.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's McCain, defended by Mathurin. Embiid inside. Toppin's there. Embiid, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Embiid finds Lowry. Stolen by McConnell. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Johnson. Outside Mathurin. Back to Johnson. Shoots the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Yabusele's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Lowry. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Jackson gets it to go.
A pretty free look for three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Johnson from outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Johnson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Edwards can't hit. Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's McCain, guarded by Jackson. To halt the run, a nice shot by McCain.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Outside for Lowry. Knocks down the 3.
Boy, right now they're just getting a fantastic effort from Kyle Lowry.
Lowry against McConnell. Johnson right side. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Embiid, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's McConnell. Johnson outside. To win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark.
teams have talent up and down the depth chart, Coach. How important is that in assembling a contender?
Well, look, it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season than it is in the playoffs. To get through a long NBA season and get yourself in good playoff position, you're going to need a lot of guys. 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to have to be ready to make contributions. Now, obviously, the team with the better starting five will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the 3. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Banchero. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. And Indiana misses again. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And there's the lob. And then Turner with the dunk.
With good range of motion, Turner flashes the ability to be an effective alley-oop option.
And Caro no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And Siakam, here we go. Up top, Turner. Over Wagner. Turner, no good.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
The 3 from Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Orlando trailing here. Wagner with it. Picked up by Nesmith. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. 4-3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Wagner outside. Suggs against Turner. To the paint. The kick out to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Caldwell-Pope's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Sinks the tray.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Halliburton right side. Here he goes. Good work there as it goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Carter. He shoots a 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Here's Nembhard. Off target from outside. On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. And Carroll passes to Caldwell-Pope. Shoots over Nesmith. Gets an open look and hits it. Caldwell-Pope's got 5.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there. Wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Up top, Suggs. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Suggs has got his 2nd basket of the game.
and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Suggs with the bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Nembhard. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the...
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at the 1. From downtown, and Banchero with a bucket on the assist by Anthony.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Banchero finds Anthony. Bitadze with a screen. And stolen by McConnell. It's Walker on the wing. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Banchero right side. Three-pointer. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Banchero. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Bitadze. Anthony, the pass to Black. There's the triple. The shot misses. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton left side. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot. Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Toppin goes in. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Walker, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Pass to Black. Now here's Banchero. Halliburton with a steal. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Nembhard, good. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. And Indiana with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Halliburton. Suggs finds Carter. And the 3 off target. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Nembhard fires in the triple. And now a three-point Pacer lead.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attack.
Caldwell Pope for three. Kicks it out to Wagner to stop the run. Pacers with a rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
They get it back.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And they're running. Here's Siakam. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Siakam's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Indiana leading by 5. It's stolen away. Caldwell Pope for three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Siakam for three. Knocks it down from distance. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
For three, Caldwell Pope. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Andrew Nembhard getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. From the corner, Pascal Siakam with a rebound. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Over Suggs. Halliburton, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Carter, the pass to Suggs. And here's Banchero. Fires for 3. And another miss by Orlando.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Siakam with a screen on Banchero. Back to Halliburton. The 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And now it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Indiana's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Nembhard. Another 3 for Indiana.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in. Magic trail by 11. to halt the run. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Suggs. Lets the 3 fly. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Lets it go from deep. Orlando with a rebound. Intercepted. Here's Nembhard. The 3-pointer off the mark. For Orlando, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. They get it again. On the wing, Suggs. Over Matherin. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Carter. Suggs has got 14 points for the game. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Knocks down the triple. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
On the wing, Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Another 3 for Indiana.
They're clapping back. Halliburton matching the 3 from the other end.
The 3 from Banchero. To the inside. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Anthony with a bucket.
Well, you love a quick 3 points off the inbound. That's about as good as it gets from out of bounds.
That shot off the mark. Siakam with the defensive effort. McConnell left side. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. For 3, Anthony. Batadze, the pass to Isaac. Wagner for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 11. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. 4th quarter, on the court for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the point guard. McConnell passes to Matherin. On the wing, Matherin. The 3-ball. Poke loose. Isaac with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Here's Banchero. Offensive board. For 3, Anthony. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. 3-pointer, Matherin. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from Banchero. Pacers with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. The 3 is up. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black.
One shot.
Indiana leading by 11. Halliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Nembhard from the arc. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And Carroll's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. There's Neesmith with the 3. Counted from distance. And the Pacers lead by 14.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. And because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Fires the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires from the wing. Orlando again missing. The Pacers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. There's Neesmith with the 3. Neesmith on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Neesmith's got 8 points in the quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Looking to end the run. Back to Wagner. On the wing, Suggs. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's the 3. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Misses the layup.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pacers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Carter. And he's going for the lob! Up high and down it goes on the lob. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's Neesmith. Indiana again missing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Siakam. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Down low. Inside. Wagner with a steal. Suggs outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
And a misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Fires away from way outside. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were
in the trenches, each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in its small forward. Now Caldwell Pope, after the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Fires from way outside. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Now the 76ers with it. Here. There's Grimes. No good on the three. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Embiid, the pass to George. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here's Banchero, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Back to Banchero. Oubre with the steal. And a deep three from George. Offensive rebound. Embiid from outside. Can't hit that one.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
It's tipped. Oubre with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Grimes with the bucket.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Got that one up quick. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
An effortless range. KCP doesn't always hit for a high percentage, but when he does hit, he makes it look good.
The Magic trail by 6. From the arc. And it's Suggs missing. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. Orlando's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's Suggs. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From deep, George. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And the Magic making a change here. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Edwards, he's checked in for the 76ers. Bitadze can't hit, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Here's Bona. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. It's deflected. Here's Bitadze. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Bona. It's stolen. Pull up Jay. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia enjoying a... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Here's Bitadze. He has yet to score. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Several teams changing it up here. Here's McCain. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The 76ers with another miss. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Bitadze. And it's Bona with the rebound. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Bitadze, and it's blocked. They get a hand on it. One-on-one here. Here's De Silva. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Here's Butler. Pass to Bona. Anthony with it. Picked up by Edwards. And finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's Bona to stop the drought. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Here's Bitadze. No good. That would have tied it. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. In the corner, George with it. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 8.
And this is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
The 76ers leading by 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. The Magic have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Carter. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
A nice shot by George. The Magic trail by 7. Stolen away. Maxey kicks to George. Rebound by the Magic. And here is Suggs. Hasn't made one yet. From outside, off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Crichton's with the bucket. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Offensive rebound. Pass to McCain. Suggs with the steal. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Shoots the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Paul George really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Suggs. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Bona. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Wagner. Pass to McCain. They set the screen to the middle and stolen by Wagner. Here's Bitadze. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bitadze's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic. George against Wagner.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. There's Bitadze. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
He doesn't get the second one. Philadelphia shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The 76ers leading by 11. There's the lob to the hoop. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey. But, Greg, He's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's De Silva. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 9. Oubre passes to George. George double team. Three-pointer. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The 76ers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Here's Grimes. They get it back. Oubre outside. Fader on the way. Buries the long-range jumper. Oubre's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Not going to go that time.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Maxey, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Grimes. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Puts up a deep 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Got a piece of it. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Oubre for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Grimes. Oubre sets the screen for George. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 14 points for the game.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Here's Grimes. 6 points for him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires away from way outside. The shot missing. Here's De Silva, defended by George.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a ladder, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Embiid is out there with Paul George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Maxey. And now the 76ers on the break. Puts the move on. Nasty move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for Philadelphia.
He hits the second from the line. The Magic trail by 12. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Here's Bona. Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Another steal. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bitadze. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Bona. Count that one. Bona's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Bona. Pass to Maxey. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's De Silva. Here's Bitadze. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
The 76ers making a switch here. Council's checked in. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze.
Wendell Carter Jr.
The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Grimes. Got a hand on it.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
And here we go. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now, here is George. The 76ers with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Grimes, pass to Bona. It's stolen by Banchero.
That's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
Wagner from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wagner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Kept alive Orlando. There's Wagner with the 3. No good that time. Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside, Maxey drives to the hoop. The putback. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Magic trail by 9. Suggs finds Caldwell-Pope. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell-Pope's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Bona. Here's Grimes. Can't nail the jumper.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner missing. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Pass to Suggs. Takes the three. And he's good on the 3-ball. Left side, George. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
So the 76ers win it. Probably a little. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. back. Oh, he touched it.
To get out and run. We should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, B.A., these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
And now Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position. Clock at 4. For 3, Maxey. He buries it from 3.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. To the left side wing. Back to Nesmith. Out to the wing. Jacks up at 3. Siakam, that's good.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Nembhard outside. That 3's off the mark. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Oubre against Siakam. Launches a 3. Oubre, that one's good.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The kick out to Maxey. Fires from deep. And the 76ers another 3.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Nesmith's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to George. Over Turner. Pacers with a rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Three-pointer, Halliburton gets the 3 to fall.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
Jacks up with 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Matherin's checked in for Indiana, and the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Nembhard with it. Gets another look. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Beyond the arc. Paul George pulls down the board. The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 so far. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:21 left in the opening quarter. And there's the screen. Here's McCain. Hits the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pacers trail by 4. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Toppin shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 4. Right side Maxey takes a three. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Yabusele. No made baskets yet. Pass to Bona. Mathurin with a steal. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Maxey. And now the Sixers on the break. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference.
Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton hits the trifecta. Halliburton's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
What a performance. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. 16 feet out. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Edwards can't hit. Indiana leading. McConnell left side. Spins. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Philadelphia's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. Indiana leading by 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Outside Butler. Here's Bona. Pacers with a rebound. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. This one for 3. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to McCain. Back to Edwards. Launches it. The Sixers again can't hit. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Back to Halliburton. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Butler. 76ers trail by 3. And here's Edwards outside. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Edwards has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Toppin goes in. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
If you let Toppin penetrate, he is tremendous finishing. Boy, don't let him get off the dribble dry.
Pass to Embiid. Puts it up. Showing some range. Embiid, nice.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
McConnell passes to Walker. Mathurin against Edwards. It's Mathurin with a drive.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Here's McCain. No good from outside. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Edwards for 3. Nails it from 3. Edwards has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, probably could have gone strong to the hoop, but with the D out of position on the break, I like his decision to take the three.
Butler with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Halliburton against Butler. There's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Philadelphia leading by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tap shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Now here's Oubre. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9, and the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin, and it's Nesmith in for Tyrese Halliburton. 1:10 left in the second. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Matherin. The steal. Will it go? Kept alive. Nembhard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Nesmith with the 3. The rebound by Maxey.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Bona. Stolen by Siakam.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Knocked away. Matherin with a steal. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
3.
Grimes, the pass to George. Oubre, a screen on Siakam. And George launches it from deep. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton misses.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
First team foul.
The Sixers lead by 6. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Halliburton on the wing. He's got 6.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
From deep. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Siakam. And here's Oubre from the arc. Drops in the three. Oubre's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
George outside from deep three-point range. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Paul George pulls it in. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. 6 to shoot. Here's Grimes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Maxey with it. Halliburton picks him up. Maxey surveys. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. The Sixers with another miss. Pacers trail by 8. And here's Siakam for 3. Sinks it from distance. 9 points in the game.
Well, you love the confidence with Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Back to Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Halliburton. Outside Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up them.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oubre against Siakam. Oubre can't hit. The Pacers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
Boy, you can see how big this guy plays inside. Siakam, tremendous vertical.
Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Nembhard. George outside. Maxey on the wing. The shot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Turner. The Pacers again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Oubre, a screen on Siakam. Yabusele. Off the mark there with a 3. And for Indiana, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Here's Halliburton. Nembhard left side. Now here's Turner. Launches a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now. Embiid from outside. Drains the triple. Embiid's got 8.
Getting out in transition. Love to see this hustle from Embiid.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Philadelphia shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Philadelphia has possession. Drummond, a screen on McConnell. And here's Butler outside. Buries it from 3. Butler's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Can they get it? And Butler with the block. And he gets it back. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a third. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Butler Eric Gordon is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in a shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. 4 on the clock. Gordon can't hit. Pacers trail by 13. McConnell outside. And it's off from three-point range. McConnell's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Now Embiid. From the arc. The shot that time not on target.
Blocking foul call. Jared McCain. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. Lowry against Halliburton. Over Lowry. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Outside Walker from downtown. Philadelphia with another miss. Pacers trail by 11. Three-pointer. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Gordon, the pass to Drummond. That's tipped. Walker with the steal. Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Gordon with a steal. Launches it from deep. Indiana with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Drummond for 3. The shot off that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish. Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Drummond grabs the miss.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
George, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
It's Walker on the wing. George defending. Offline with a 3. Philadelphia leading by 5. To stop the drought. And Walker with the 3. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Walker, a screen on Walker. Nembhard. And Indiana misses again. And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Drummond up top. Takes the 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the 76ers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Maxey.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Indiana with a rebound.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Seven-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Great open look there.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
It's stolen by Maxey. And George launches it from deep. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.